beautiful souls, welcome to day 28 of Tarot Vlogmas. So this spread is going to be about your love life 6 months from now. So we're going to see where things are at that time, and we're going to split this between singles and couples. So the timestamps will be in the description. So we'll start with singles, and with that, let's just get into it. So for our singles, what do we have 6 months from now that you've accomplished? What have you accomplished? Thank you. All right. So there could have been a period of separation and you coming out of that. So you could have had this separation with a partner, or you could be in separation with a partner. So we also have honeymoon. So yeah, you could have gotten back together with a partner as well. So you could have like these moments of like just like going through the motions, right? So together, not together, together, not together. So yeah. And then we have staying optimistic about your love life and deserving that you need love. So okay, so for some of you, so I feel like this is already going in two different directions. So some of you have really decided that this time of separation was just what you needed for you to understand exactly what it is that you want, and you decided that you do want new, you do want different, and you have really worked on yourself in the meantime, and understanding and acknowledging your desire for love, for healthy unconditional love. And you are also very optimistic about that. And for others, again, so you may even want to watch the couples reading. If this is someone that you've gotten back with and you're in a good place with them, then I would head on over to the couples portion of this. But for now, I would even say that this could be you coming into union with yourself and recognizing and enjoying more about yourself and treating yourself and dating yourself and loving yourself more. And recognizing and realizing that you are all that you ever need, and that relationships are really about showing you how to love yourself and how to grow and evolve yourself. So I feel like either way, whatever way this is heading and however it aligns for you, is you do have like this renewed sense of optimism about love and what it means and what you desire as it relates to love. So what else? What other accomplishments? What else? Okay, thank you. So we'll look there, and then I'm going to just get a couple more cards here to see additional accomplishments. So these are more about sort of like situation, states, archetype type of things. Okay, so submarining resurfacing out of nowhere, finds their way back without an apology or explanation, tries to reconnect out of boredom or a recent breakup. So yeah, absolutely. Someone coming back from the past, someone that you've separated yourself from. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've decided, and viewing this as accomplishments, because that's what we're asking for here, you recognize this for exactly what it is. And you've decided that you choose love, and you deserve a healthy love. And you deserve someone that's pouring into you like you're pouring into them. So we have social addict. So you may have overcame some things as it relates to social media, like putting your business out on social media, or sharing who you're dating and sharing information about that on social media. But also with social media, it could be that there was something that I did want to say as it relates to that, and I lost it because I was talking. All right, so I'm gonna come back to that because there was something important that I did want to say about social media. But for now, we'll go with what I initially received, as far as you kind of like deciding to take a break as it relates to love on social media, and just like, again, not like sharing all of your business and letting people know every step of the way, everything that happens in your personal relationships and romantic relationships. And then we have superstitious, with extremely cautious, suspicious of others and their ulterior motives, questions and doubts others. So I feel like, again, you recognize what this is when people try to come back into your life and they're still offering the same, or they're not offering you alignment with what it is that you desire. You recognize that immediately, and you are choosing to separate yourself from that. All right, I like that. All right, so what do we want to go to next? So let's look at challenges. Let's see. So let's look some more at some challenges you've overcome. What else? What else? All right, so let's see challenges yet to come. What challenges may be coming up? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So what do we have here? All right, so we have separation. All right. Yeah, so I feel like you may have those moments where you are missing that person and you are missing things from the past. So you could definitely have those moments. What else? What other challenges? Okay, let's look at these. All right, so we have engagement. So it could have been like a broken off engagement. You two decided to call the wedding off, or just have have that time that you need to rethink things. Yeah, and you just getting past yeah, the heartbreak, pain and struggle. So this, yeah, okay, I'm just receiving a lot of messages. So there could be you being in different phases, in different places with this, because this is a challenge yet to come. So I would say that some of you may have already been there, because we already saw in challenges that you've overcome this separation coming through. So you really have to take what resonates with you and realize, kind of define where you are on the spectrum of this, because this is a collective reading and it's gonna for everyone. Okay, so in any event, you do have the option on what you want to do as far as how you want to proceed. But know that for some of you, if this hasn't necessarily occurred yet, that it's very possible that it can. So you are aware of it, and you are recognizing the signs up front, and you are opening your eyes up to the different options that you do have, and you're staying optimistic overall. Over anything that does happen, you are staying optimistic. Okay, and I feel like, again, I have a really strong feeling that this is something that has previously happened. So it could have been you were already engaged and you decided to separate. I'm feeling like a little more strongly toward that, because this is a singles reading, and I haven't asked about the future yet. So it could be a lot of focus on the past and you still working through that heartbreak and pain, and you still being in that healing process. So what else? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, okay. All right, what else? Anything else? Thank you. We'll take this. All right, and then we have the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, twin flames. Yeah, so this is definitely, yeah, so I feel like you are recovering from a breakup and you're still processing that, and you're still kind of having those emotions, and you may still be going back and forth and having like these false starts with this person that's kind of coming back and wanting what you had again. So you have the choice between the two, because you know what is the truth, you know what you deserve, you know that you are lovable, and you know what is the right path and choice for you. But there's also this undeniable attraction to this person, and you feeling like this person could be a twin flame. And I have a little bit of a different definition of what twin flames are, so I feel like this is more your definition. For me, twin flames are individuals that are really highly enlightened. So it's not like that toxic type of environment that everyone considers twin flames to be, or that it has the reputation to be. So it's really about you recognizing and understanding, like you contracted with this person before you even came here, for you to have this interaction, for you to have these experiences and learn these lessons. And now you are at that point where you are going to need to decide, do I really want to stick with this and stay with this, or do I want to continue moving forward and continue to work on myself and find someone that aligns with where I am at the point in time that I meet them. Because you're beyond this. You're beyond like this old toxic type of behavior and these types of relationships. You know more, so you cannot forget it. And it's up to you if you want to, go in that direction or not. All right, so let's see. Let's get some more information about some challenges. All right, trying to figure out what deck I want to use. I think I'll just go with the tarot. Can you help us out with some challenges that may come up? Yeah, same exact thing. Leading with your heart. And that is a wonderful thing. But it's about the direction that you want to go in. Where are you leading your heart to? Where's your heart guiding you? So that is definitely a challenge. You're going to have to decide. Okay, what else? What else? And are you letting your... Okay, so I hear like for some of you, you know where your heart would guide you and where it would lead you, but you're not letting it guide you, and you're not taking the advice, and you're doing like everything in your power to go against what you're being guided to do and where your heart is guiding you. Because your heart's not guiding you toward negativity and toxicity and struggle and pain and heartbreak. You might think it is. You might have and allow yourself to be blindfolded into thinking that it is, but it's truly not. So it's about getting that clarity and knowing that when your heart's leading you and guiding you, it's all love. It's all positivity. And that doesn't mean that there aren't, excuse me, lessons that you're learning. That absolutely. But they're not going to be to the extent of what we're seeing here and what has previously happened. So where are you? Are you following your heart? Truly? Truthfully? All right. So what else? Anything else? Thank you. Yeah. All right, so this is another just message about where are you going? Like, are you going to go in the direction where you feel like, and anyone else's opinion and judgment of you is not your concern? So I'm not saying this from anyone else's viewpoint. I'm saying this from your viewpoint. Do you feel like you are being played or you are being made to be a fool? Do you feel like it would be foolish to stay in this type of environment and to stay with someone that doesn't appreciate you and doesn't reciprocate in the same way, that's not aligned with who you are? How does that make you feel? That's what I'm talking about. going with the heart space and being truthful about how you feel. Okay? All right. So let's look at how you can overcome those challenges. We already spoke to that about leading with your heart and all of that, but just know that there is a different option. There is a different option here, a different approach that you can take. So, all right, okay, so this is becoming very, very clear here. So I feel like, okay, so there's a really strong influence and indication that you do want to go with what you've previously had. You do want to try to work that out. You do want to stay with that. So you are being guided, or you are being reminded that there's another approach that is actually the better approach. So I hate to say that, but I gotta tell the truth here. But it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you and what you decide. But just know that there is a better approach. There is a better option. And you can, at this point, you're being guided to take the lessons, take everything that you learned, and take a different approach. So that's what you're being guided to do. Now, what you actually do is up to you. And there is no wrong answer. There's no wrong choice. It's just about the lessons that you learn as a result of the choices that you make. Okay? All right, so what else? What other messages do we have? All right, yeah. Change, growth, transformation. These are all blessings that can come to you if you open yourself up to them. So there's, oh my goodness, there's so much. All right, so you are being strongly guided to change and to transform. You're being strongly guided in that direction. And like I said, what you actually choose is up to you, but we see where you're being guided. Okay, we at least see that. We at least see where your blessings are. So it's like lessons, blessings. Neither are wrong. It's just about what you want to deal with. Okay, so let's get you some advice. What advice do we have? What advice do we have here? Thought something flipped. Yep, it did. New. Right? New opportunity. So I think there may be this concern from you about what the new represents, and it represents effort. It represents loving yourself and making different choices that at the time may seem difficult, but are going to put you on a higher vibration and going to keep you on a higher frequency where you're not dealing with this type of toxic type of energy. But it takes work and effort to maintain that higher vibration, to stay in that positive direction, to continue forward, forging ahead through change and transformation. So if you do decide to go in a new direction, recognize and understand with anything that you do, it is a journey. And it's ultimately anything that you want to happen can happen. Anything that you desire can happen. The possibilities are endless if you put in the effort and you have faith and you stay positive and you stay focused and concerned with creating a more positive, higher vibrational reality. Okay? Anything else? Okay. Let's get a couple oracles here. A couple messages, please. All right, so we have be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind, be gentle with yourself. And even if you decide to move forward, but you have a couple missteps, that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Trust yourself that you know what you're. We have take a walk with me. Would you accept my offer? And poison. Okay, yeah. So I feel like, yeah, this past person is like coming back strong, like really laying it on, like really trying to get you to believe that they've changed and that they are going to be a different person and that things are going to be different this time around. They want you to go on a new journey with them. They want to know if you would accept that and if you would want to try again. But you know what they're offering. Okay? Alright, so let's get some additional messages. Let's see, I'm just looking at what cards I want to use. Okay, so I want to really move this toward a more positive situation, because I feel like there's a lot of just influence here about the past and on the past and a past partner. But I want to see if you decide to move forward, what is that going to be like? So let's look at what that would be like if you decide to really move forward. Can you give us any information on that? Yeah, so you're, okay. All right, what else? Before I say that, what else? Thank you. Okay. Okay, what else? So give me clarity on this. 2 of Wands in reverse, please. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So it may even be about you taking time to gain a new perspective. So it doesn't have to be you jumping into a new relationship, because I kind of see you, if you do decide, I want different for myself. I want new. I want someone that's more aligned with where I'm at. There is this need to just relax and be patient and let things unfold as they may. Like, focus on loving yourself in the meantime. Focus on things that you want to grow and improve about yourself. Focus on your spiritual enlightenment. Focus on your mental health. Focus on your physical health. What is this new chapter going to look like, not just with love, because it's not about just loving the person or just showing love. It's about you both continuing to evolve, and you both allowing yourself to continue to evolve, and then also continuing to evolve and grow together. So what does that look like in the meantime for you as a person, and how in your evolution? So that's really what this next step is about, focusing on. If you go in the direction of new. And that is a wonderful thing, because it's you continuing to heal yourself and to step into your blessings and alignment with the partner that is going to allow for you both to grow separately and together. Okay? But that's like a whole new chapter, a whole new world that you must let open up. Okay? What else? What other advice do we have? Okay. Yes. Yeah. So, okay. All right. So I feel like there is going to be this need to really call on your strength during this time, and to remember that you do have all the tools available to you to make any dream that you want happen fun. And you have all the tools that you need to be successful. So I feel like some of you, if you do choose a new direction, you do choose to be single or to just open yourself up to other partners and dating, that you may feel like that is much more of a burden, of a struggle, than going back to what you know already. You know how that person acts, you know what you don't like about that person, you know what you like about that person. Like, you know, like it seems like it might be easier to go with what you had in the past, but it's overall, in the end, it's not going to be easier. And even though this is challenging, it's very, very, very rewarding. And it's all about the way you view it. If you view it as a challenge, if you view it as just a burden, that you have to love yourself and you have to, you know, practice self-love and self-confidence and bravery and courage and get out and network and connect with people and open yourself up to meeting new people. If you view that as a burden, then it will be a burden. But if you view it as an opportunity, as a curiosity, as a passion of yours, and you open yourself up, then it will be positive. You have the choice to make it what you want. And you can use your divine feminine characteristics, your beauty. And this, when I say that, I'm speaking to all, whatever gender you identify with. So this is not just female. Any gender, pull in those divine feminine characteristics of yourself, your empathy, your compassion, your eye for beauty and luxury and enjoying yourself and pleasure and fun and excitement. Pull in those characteristics and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the journey. Okay. Okay, so let's get some more messages here. Let's just get some final messages to close us out. Okay. All right, so what final messages do we have here? Any final messages of advice? What does that say? Courting. Okay. I love it. I love it. Courting. So yeah. So you already know. We've said this throughout this reading, the direction that you're being divinely guided to go in, the direction that your guides want you to go in, where your true abundance lies. You already know that. So it's time to get out. It's time to network. It's time to start connecting with folks. Okay. All right, what else? All right. Okay, so we'll take this one. All right, so we have broken. All right, and we have self-love needed. Okay. And then we have unexpected. And we have destruction. Yeah, absolutely. So we know the two paths that are here that are showing up. And it is truly about where you want to be and what you want to deal with. Okay, thank you. We have priorities. Yeah. Okay, so the guides are saying it in a little smarter way than I would communicate it, but it's like, what priorities? What's important to you? What do you want? That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because your dreams, I believe, are the priority, but sometimes we get unfocused. Okay, so this again is truly about what is it that you want, what is it that you truly desire, and aligning yourself with that body, mind, and soul, so that shows in your actions, so that shows in your thoughts, and so that shows in your behaviors. And that is how you open yourself up to receive those blessings and that abundance. So I love that. That's wonderful. All right, so those are the messages I have for our singles 6 months from now. Okay, so we're going to move on to our couples. Let's see. All right, so now we're going to move on to our couples and look at what we have for love 6 months from now. So what do we have for our couples? Okay, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so I definitely see there may be some burdens that you've let go of. as well as you feeling more fulfilled, achieving some goals that you set for yourselves as a couple, and just being content and happy and being overwhelmed with joy because you did let these burdens go and you are now able to see and receive abundance. So you just feel in a happy, fulfilled place. I love that. I love that. What else? All right. So you may still have like little moments of clarity that you seek. You may feel like you still need help with kind of putting things together. And there may be, like I said, still those little moments of clarity or those little challenges that you may still be working through. But that's understandable and that's expected that, you know, things may not be 100% perfect. We do understand that and acknowledge that. And so there could be like different approaches that you can take because you have everything in front of you that you need. You feel fulfilled, you feel abundant, but there's still potentially little pieces missing or little things that you do want to still accomplish and work toward, and still things that you do want to reach, still states, things that you want to still things that you want to accomplish for the relationship or goals that you still do have. Okay. So what else? What other accomplishments? Okay. Thank you. And I feel like for some of you, like there may even been like this period of boredom or lack that you both worked really hard to get through. You looked at yourselves. You identified ways that you can be better and things that you can do better. And you also have looked at, okay, a couple things that you can kind of pull together and organize and restructure for a better relationship. So you've also stopped viewing yourself as the victim. And whoever this applies to, it applies. So don't take it if it doesn't apply. But you know, there is this chance and opportunity that you recognize, okay, yeah, I see how I am the cause of some of these things. And you recognize some lessons that you could learn and ways that you can communicate better or express yourself better and communicate your needs better or handle conflict better. And you recognize that you can kind of not center yourself in the middle of it. You can view yourself as a witness, take yourself out of it and allow yourself to witness it from a witness standpoint to gain a different perspective of the situation, scenario, or circumstance. And that allows you to be better and allows you to make better choices and decisions and see all of the different options that are available to you, because at a certain time you were only thinking there was one. You were just maybe just even pointing the finger and saying like, this needs to change, that needs to change, this needs to change, as opposed to saying like, well, I'm going to work on these things and leaving it at that. Okay. So what else? What about challenges yet to come? Okay. All right. So I feel like for some of you, it's about staying on the path that you chose, or staying committed to working on things, or staying committed to the outcome, because I see like some of you have created this outcome of like, okay, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be better at this, and your partner may have done so as well. But it's about now taking the steps and taking the action to do those things that you committed to, and staying focused on that, and not focusing on the past or not focusing on the future. Essentially, it's about staying in the present moment and appreciating the blessing that you do have, so that more blessings can come to you. Okay, So you will be challenged with that. Stay in the moment. Stay appreciative. Really work on managing your emotions and not overwhelming yourself, not letting yourself be drained emotionally. But yeah, this is about really working on how you communicate, the level of emotion you give others, and how you react in certain circumstances and things that come up when there is contrast, when there is challenges, when there are changes. How do you react during those times? Because you will be challenged and you will need to display a higher enlightenment and a higher emotional intelligence. But this is what you design for yourself. These are lessons that you design for yourself. This is what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. Okay? So, what other challenges? Thank you. Alright. So, let me just get some clarity on that. I'm just going to use these cards because my other cards fell over. So let's just go with this. Can you give me clarity on this? Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, so I feel like this is beautiful though, because you're really coming out of a space where you have learned some lessons and learned. Now you are setting like this stronger foundation together, and you're able to give more to your partner, be a better partner, be a better parent, lover, wife, husband, just partner in general, and again, better parent. And you're able to be more of a strong foundation of support emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially in this relationship and in this family environment. So this is beautiful. You're really evolving with your partner. I love that. So, how can you overcome? And if you don't see yourself here, then that is the challenge. That is what you're striving toward. That is what must be overcome. Yeah, working toward building that strong foundation. Okay? All right. And I would say pulling in those feminine, divine feminine qualities, empathy, understanding, compassion, emotional intelligence. Pulling in those qualities is something that can help you. Like we talked about, getting control over those emotions and managing those emotions well. So doing all of those things is going to lead to more successful outcomes and you feeling more abundant and you experiencing more love and abundance in your relationships. Okay? So let's see. What do I want to say? So I want to look and see just again with some of the things that you will be dealing with at this time. Okay. Oh, that flew out of there. Okay, so we have mirror. So you're going to be mirroring with your partner. So that could be in a positive or negative way. So, but it's going to give you some clarity about where you truly are in the situation and what other adjustments or changes can be done to make things great. Okay. All right. Okay. So what else? What else here? So there could be some of you that will have a little bit of a ups and downs coming through, and that obviously is with all relationships. It's not always, you know, perfect. Okay, I'm not going to take all these, but we'll take, okay, let's take these. So we have Daydreamer, Wedding, Shatter. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like this is a collective read, so we have a couple different scenarios here. But yeah, so we have this here, and then we have this here, right? Okay, so again, there may be like this period where there are some energies being mirrored and you are struggling a bit, and you both, I see this for both of you though, because this is mirrored behavior. So whatever path this is, whatever is resonating with you at the time, you're mirroring it. So your partner is also acting and reacting in the same way. So that could be in a more positive way, or it can be in a more negative way. Okay. So we have both here on the board. So this is really going to be a culmination of your experiences. So I would say to bookmark this and come back a year from now and just see, or I'm sorry, 6 months from now, come back and just see what path this is and which path aligns with your situation and what you're going through. Okay, so I do want to get some, let's do the oracles here really quickly. So what type of archetypes are coming through here? So we have Wandering Eye, flirts with others, checks out others, makes comparison, comments, pays attention to others. Okay, so yeah, so that could be part of some of the things that you are still struggling with your mate and your partnership. We have Sentimental, wears or keeps something of personal value of a partner X. Yeah, so there may be like I said, a couple things that they do. So this could be you or them or both of you that keep things of value from ex relationships and ex partners, or still talking to an ex partner in some way, and not just about the kids. Okay, this is other things that you guys are communicating and talking about that will cause contrast in your current relationship. And then we have nonconformist, with one person converts while the other refuses. 2, threatens others to convert or will walk away from the partnership, sort of like a if-then attitude. Yeah, so I feel like there is this expectation. So you may have different expectations, and that could also be leading to like your partner wanting one thing and wanting you both to be working towards one thing, and then you wanting something different, and you having to connect with each other and truly understand each other's needs and be open to what each other wants and needs, and working it out together if you want to stay together. Okay. So let's see. I want to see like what your partner is feeling. What are they feeling? What would they be saying? Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's not hard to. Okay. So this card flipped the whole way out here. What does it say? You inspire me. Okay. Yeah, so there is a lot of love here, despite whatever path you're going in. There is a lot of love, but there are also things that you both desire. There are things that you both are desiring, but we're seeing from your partner. So what is this about security? So how are they feeling insecure? So that's something that you could talk to them about, and something that you maybe can address with them. Yeah, and they could be insecure because they don't know what you want, and they don't know what's coming next. They want to know, like, what does this mean? What are we doing here? What are we working towards? And then we don't share the same values. Okay, so there may be a difference in your religion and your spirituality and just your values about raising your kids or being in a relationship or just being together that you don't share. So that is something that may come up that you do need to address and work through if you want to be together. So what else would they say? Okay, thank you. All right, we both know I am not the one for you. I want to start over. Yes, there could be a little bit of a back and forth here as well. And I feel like you both are healing. This is the time for you both to continue your healing and not rely on each other to heal you. It's not your partner's job to heal you. It's your job to heal you. And same with your partner. They need to know that. You cannot make them happy. They have to make themselves happy. You have to make yourself happy. And then you can come together as two happy individuals. Okay? So what is it that they're recovering from? What do they need is what I'm hearing, that there's something that they need. Okay. Anything else? All right. I knew exactly what I was doing. So in your situation, there may be something that comes up that you do deal with. Yeah, and there may be things that you all have overcome. Specifically, it may have to do with cheating or infidelity in some way. So it could be like some residual feelings left over from that you think, oh, we're past that. It's over. We don't have to talk about that anymore. But evidently you do, because there's still some feelings left about that. Or they may feel that you have feelings about that are unresolved. Okay. So let's see what else. Okay. Let's get a little bit of advice here. All right, so we have addicted. Yeah. Okay, so this person could also quite literally be recovering and dealing with addiction. So that is going to have an impact on the relationship. Okay, so they may be unsure about you sticking by them and being their foundation and supporting them as they are recovering. And I hear that could also impact the recovery process with just adding more stress to it. Because if you don't really know and feel like you have a strong foundation, then of course that could spark and be a motivator toward you kind of staying in that energy. So we have twin flame. There's a lot you don't know about me. So there's still things that you're discovering about this person along with their healing process. So it may be related to this, or it could be related to other things, because we talked about maybe some infidelity that may have happened or occurred, or just some adverse circumstances or situations that you do have to go through. And I think also, just like I did mention previously, I do have a little bit of a different definition of a twin flame, so I don't feel like it's this negative thing that people are always associated with and to. It's really about people who are on a higher, elevated, enlightened spiritual level, and they are coming in and mirroring each other exactly as they are at that higher vibration, and then they're continuing on creating an even higher vibration together. Okay, so that's beyond these spaces of just lower vibrational activity. So you need to know what that truly means. So I often wonder what it would be like to kiss you. And then we have, I'm trying to figure you out. So yeah, so I feel like there's still a lot to uncover here, no matter how long you've been together with this partner. There's still more. There's still more. There's still more that you're learning about each other. There's still more going on, and more that they're doing that's surprising you, and more that you're doing that's surprising them. So just to close us out, what are some final messages here? What are some final messages here? Thank you. All right, so we have generosity. We have mending. Yeah, so this is definitely a healing type of environment that needs to be happening. That is one where this can flourish. If it's not that type of environment, then it's not one where you can both flourish and grow. So you have memories. So that is beautiful. You both have great memories together. However, it's about the future and what you want your life to be, what you envision for your life moving forward. Because you may have had great memories with this person. It might have been fun. You might have even been in this space, but you're not there anymore. So what is destined to be? Okay. Because I feel like your destiny is more about being with a partner that is aligned with you, not stuck and tied to one particular person. Okay. So it's going to be about who is aligned with you on your path. Okay. So what else do we have? Isolation. And that may be necessary for the healing process to take effect. And then we have blinded in reverse. So I do feel like things are going to come out into the open. And you need to open your eyes and not allow yourself to be blindsided by things. Just being open and allowing things to come and not being surprised by things to come. Because when having a human experience, anything could happen. You could do anything. Things that you just would never really envision and imagine yourself doing can happen. And we need to just trust people to be who they are and allow them to be who they are and let them be who they are. So nothing should surprise you, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. What else? Can you give me one or two more cards, please? Thank you. All right. Beautiful. All right. So we have loss, true love, and divine timing. Yeah, your true love is going to come in divine timing. And it could be this person, or it could be someone else. But things are happening in divine timing, and you will know more in divine timing, okay? So this is all just showing you more of who you are. So look in that mirror, connect with yourself, and trust yourself. And trust where yourself is guiding you and leading you. Okay? And that'll tell you what you need to know. Okay, so those are the messages I have for our couples 6 months from now. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thanks again for watching. Take care. We'll talk soon, and I will see you tomorrow with day 29.